It must be understood that as long as art stands aside from the problems of life, it will only interest a very few people. Culture today is becoming a mass affair, and the artist must step down from his pedestal and be prepared to make a sign for a butcher shop if he knows how to do it. The artist must cast off the last rags of romanticism and become active as a man among men, well up in the present-day techniques, materials, and working methods. Without losing his innate aesthetic sense, he must be able to respond with humility and competence to the demands his neighbors may make of him. The designer of today reestablishes the long-lost contact between art and the public, between living people and art as a living thing. There should be no such thing as art divorced from life, with beautiful things to look at and hideous things to use. If what we use every day is made with art and not thrown together by chance or caprice, then we shall have nothing to hide. Anyone working in the field has a hard task ahead of him, to clear his neighbor's mind of all preconceived notions of art and artists, notions picked up at school where they condition you to think one way for the whole of your life, without stopping to think that life changes, and today, more rapidly than ever. At one time, people thought in terms of fine art and commercial art, pure and applied art. Now, we no longer have this distinction between fine and not fine, pure and applied. The definition of art that has caused so much confusion in recent times and allowed so many fast ones to be pulled is now losing its prestige. Art is once more becoming a trade, as it was in ancient times, when artists were summoned by society to make certain works of visual communication. Today, we are called upon to make a communication, to inform the public of some new development in a certain field. And why is it us who is called upon? Why is the artist not torn from his easel? Because we know about printing, about the techniques used. We know about forms, colors, according to psychological functions. We do not just make an artistic sketch and leave it up to the printer to reproduce as best he may. We are therefore the artists of today, not because we are genius, but because we work in such a way as to reestablish the contact between art and the public. Because we use the humility and ability to respond to whatever demand is made of us by society in which we live, because we know our job and the ways and means to solve each problem by design.